So the day I came here, I was kind of lost. So I woke up and I just had a lot from my my life, and I found myself without a job for the first time in my life, and I wanted to figure out what's the next step. Where do you go from here? I just began to walk on this trail just like I am right now. So I'm walking and walking, and I'm just trying to find myself. And I'm just looking for inspiration out in the forest, right? It's the most basic, primitive place you can be. So I want to come out here and just see if I can find myself again. There's just something special about nature that kind of connects you back to your roots. And I wanted to find the closest trail that was possible, so that's how I ended up here. So I found myself in this very moment, staring at this, a little bit different, not as much color at the time. And I'm looking out at the waterfalls, and I can see and hear the water running. It's very peaceful. And I've always been attracted to waterfalls. They're powerful, they're simplistic, they can be tall, wide, grand. They're just beautiful all around. And they're always resilient, you know? Look at Niagara Falls, like it still runs even at cold temperatures. So the water was running here. It was probably in, the early springtime. And it was like a magnet. I was attracted to just being here. Something pulled me to the ground. I literally walked down the trail here, and I had to climb. It was almost like I needed an accomplishment at that moment. I climbed up on the top of the rock, and I just laid there, just staring up at the trees, just looking for an answer. And in that moment, I didn't find it for a couple hours. I sat there just watching. It was so peaceful, watching the branches just going back and forth, and it just hit me that my purpose on this earth is to improve my community and help people. And really, that's how the Amazing People got started.
My name is Jacqueline Ann Bashimi Krasavage, and we're here to talk about my son. I see all the things that he does. I always tell him to make sure he feels that's what he wants to do. Because if you don't do what you enjoy, you're not going to do your best. Growing up, I always would tell him to do things that inspire more. And my son, Kurt, is a person, as everything that he has gone through, learned, talked, walked, did everything. He will inspire you, he will take time for you, and he will learn, and you'll learn from him.
I'm Jessica Sklota, and Kurt is a colleague of mine, and also he's become one of my closest friends. When I heard Kurt was doing this project, this is up his alley. Like, this is who he is. He is an amazing person, and he is always recognizing the amazing qualities in people. This series is going to be a great launchpad for nonprofits. It's not uncommon for nonprofits to need sponsors and to seek funds to continue their mission. But a lot of times when you go and you solicit those kind of funds to make an impact in the community, you don't always know the purpose or what's behind what they're doing to further that mission. So to be able to broadcast them and do a series like this and see what a difference these organizations are making is incredible. And this is going to be very impactful to nonprofits.
What you can expect from the series is similar to what you would if you were watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. Like, Kurt has a Guy Fieri spirit, but jokes aside, his energy and his spirit to really create a platform for nonprofits to signal their influence, to talk about what they need, and the origin story behind their nonprofit is something that I think will really captivate anybody who watches this. And it's going to be really hard for people not to want to contribute and find a way to help these nonprofits who are doing incredible things in this area. The goal for On the Stacks is really to create inimitable projects that really speak to the heart of what's going on in and around northeastern Pennsylvania. And we couldn't be more excited for Amazing People to be our first docuseries that really follows Kurt on his journey to highlight these incredible nonprofits that are making a difference here in this area. And this is just the beginning for Amazing People. We are excited to see it grow beyond this area and to really give an incredible platform for these nonprofits to really talk about what they're doing and why it matters to support them.
My name is David Pedri. I'm the president and CEO of the Luzerne Foundation. So the Luzerne Foundation is a community-based organization for northeastern Pennsylvania. We're primarily based in Luzerne County, but last year we gave out $4.8 million in grants and scholarships. We had over 80 scholarships that we gave out to kids. So we got kids coming from high school, we got kids in college, we got graduate level, whatever it takes. We're always going to be there to support the youth of northeastern Pennsylvania. We have over 466 separate funds here at the Luzerne Foundation. It's all different people with all different stories, but most importantly, it's all people who are trying to do something good for northeastern Pennsylvania. So when Kurt came to us with this idea of a nonprofit helping nonprofits, that's exactly who the Luzerne Foundation is. We're a nonprofit and we help other nonprofits, so finally someone gets it like Kurt does. So what we're doing there is we're helping people do other things in the community, okay? So, and look at this world right now. Social media is the biggest piece of this. We are all out there on our phones. People are looking to see the content. People understand what they do. That's the only place where people are learning more and more about nonprofits. Kurt helps these people along. And if those people watch those videos, maybe they volunteer, maybe they donate, maybe they get involved, maybe they get motivated. Hey, you know what? Maybe they get inspired. And that's where we want to be. And that's exactly where Kurt is.
It's crazy to think that just a couple years ago, I was, walking through the woods, and I came out of the woods with my life's purpose of helping people and improving the community. And here we are at one of the most recognized nonprofits in the area, helping hundreds of nonprofits in the area, and I'm partnered under the same roof with them. So I don't think there's a feeling that, I don't have a word that could describe the feeling that I have for this right now. I'm most excited that people are going to finally get an opportunity to see the people that deserve to be seen. And they're seeing all the amazing work that's actually happening. A lot of people say, there's not enough to do in this area, or they might have, negative things to say, but they don't know what's actually going on. So I'm excited for them to actually see the people that are truly making a difference within the community.